Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. It's coming across to me, y'all, as if separations and detachments are taking place, but they don't feel sad. It almost seems like these people just aren't getting along. They're not on the same page. It feels like heart chakra issues, like somebody, maybe someone who's literally having heart issues. But it feels like somebody jazzy, Jasmine, Jazz, Jace, G's, Jizz, anything like that. These people aren't connecting from the heart any longer. But it's because this person is a habitual liar and they're nosy. They gossip too much. They are just too negative socially. Tish, here we go again. Tosh, Taj, Taj, anything like that. Tej. Like this person is a habitual liar. Especially if it's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a very jealous, hateful fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's behind the scenes, that's using somebody as a puppet, using somebody as the eyes, the ears, the mouth. You get what I'm saying? They're very hateful. And it's just coming across to me as if it's not being tolerated anymore. Like, who do you think you are? You get what I'm saying? Like, you sitting and talking crazy about something or someone that would really beat your ass. Period. Like, who are you talking about? Who are you talking to even? You get what I'm saying? But all of this stuff is like, this is, again, somebody who's sending another party in as a representative. So they're the mind behind the situation, the influence behind the situation, but there's someone else that they're putting on the front line. Like, you should say this and you should do this and you should do that. But it's mainly with their words. It's like they're projecting so much negative energy onto somebody and they know like, oh, this is where the hate, the aggression is coming from, especially if it's a maternal figure. That's a factor in this situation. So it's like, yeah, let me get away from you, because this person doesn't know how to think for themselves. They don't know how to think for themselves. Okay. And because they don't know how to think for themselves, it seems like they're kind of in a space to where nobody is taking their word at face value. Like, they aren't credible because you can tell that this isn't how they really think. This isn't how they really feel. They wouldn't have formulated these words by themselves or come up with these ideas, these plans by themselves. They just are put on the front line as a representative for this hateful person back here. Okay. So it just is like, yeah, you need to go somewhere. You need to chill out. You need to mind your business, because they're nosy and they're a spy, or they're in a place to where someone else is using them as a spy to be able to kind of like look into someone else's life to kind of get information on others or another. And this person is not trustworthy. They're realizing that they are about to get their head chopped off because somebody put them on the front line to some BS. You get what I'm saying? So now they're getting defensive towards the person who's been the mastermind behind the scenes. Like, nah, because they don't have their back. This person is backing up like, oh, I didn't tell you to say that. I didn't tell you to act like that. I didn't tell you to talk like that. I didn't tell you to move like that. And it's like, what? You get what I'm saying? Yes, they did. But now that the heat is on them, now that this other party is in a very defensive state, they are threatened or intimidated by this person's energy, okay, or by what's taking place here now. So they're kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I need help. I need answers. And this person does not have their back. They're getting more and more angry. More may be a factor in this equation. And Jasmine, they're getting more and more angry, but they're getting angry because there's nothing that they can do in this situation. So it feels like it's going to go from them being real hateful, mean, and aggressive to them crying or them acting like they're sad, or, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean, this wasn't my intent. I didn't mean to say this. I didn't mean to cause you these losses. I didn't mean to cause you this pain. Yes, they did. Pain may be a factor in this equation. Yes, they did. They have been intentionally hateful. And now that they have activated the dark energy in the person that they've been targeting, they don't want no smoke no more. Okay. So it seems to me as if peace is coming into this situation, but peace is coming in because this person, they are a little bitty piece of shit by themselves, and the army that they thought they had behind them is nowhere to be found. So it's like, oh, so y'all just gonna leave me by myself? Y'all just gonna leave me out here to fight by myself? Y'all just gonna leave me out here to do this by myself? Yes, they are. And I think that's where they finally realize how fake the people that they've been around are, or how they got used like a pawn in somebody else's vicious or malicious game. Okay, especially if there's a Malik, male, mal, mal. That's a factor in this equation. They got used like a pawn in somebody's grand scheme, but grands may be a factor, especially if grandparents, grandkids. I don't care how this resonates. They are a huge factor in this equation. And it's coming across to me as if these people are emotionally unstable. This person is emotionally unstable, and they've been trying to make their victim look like they are the problem, that they are the culprit, they are the suspect, when in reality it's them back here behind the scenes. And they want Victor, Victoria, Vic, Veek, Vag, anything like that. And it feels like somebody who's peeking out of the closet in this situation is a huge factor too. I heard the word vacuum. So it's coming across to me as if they're going to be in a space where they finally have to tell the truth. Like, I heard they're gay, flat out. That's going to be one factor here, because that feels like that's where a lot of their aggression is coming from, because this person is getting exposed for being a homosexual. Man or woman, they're getting exposed for being a homosexual. So they're trying to cover up their lifestyle, cover up their genitals or whatever. Jen, Jan, Jean, anything like that. John. They're trying to cover up this shame and embarrassment that they feel. And no matter if this is about their sexuality or not now, they're trying to cover up all of their tracks. You feel me? To the BS that they've been doing to make themselves look like a good person, or to make themselves look like they didn't have nothing to do with these people, this situation, or what was going on behind the scenes. But yes, they do. Yes, they do. So now it's like they're just sorrowful because they're going to be the one suffering in this situation while these other people deny their involvement. You hear me? So this is a mess, y'all. It feels like these people were phony and they thought shit was funny until they activated this other party's dark energy. And now it's not funny no more, because they stand to lose everything, or at least a lot. And it's going to Elisa, Alice, Elise, Lees, anything like that. Yeah, they're about to lose a whole lot in this situation. And it's mainly because they've been shady and untrustworthy and vengeful, and they cannot hide their true colors now. They cannot hide their true nature now. So it's like, yeah, you thought shit was funny when you was making this person a victim, or when you was making this person look like the suspect in this situation, or when you was throwing dirt on them in different ways. But now the truth is coming out and people see how jealous, malicious, and hateful that you are, or have been behind the scenes. You want to play cool. You want to act like you're a good person, right? Flat out. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Sequoia, Sequoia, anything like that. Koi, Key, anything like that. Yeah. Kari, Carrie, Carrie, Cream, Corinne, anything like that. Carrie feels like a huge factor in this equation. Like, you hating ass bitch. You're a hater. And that's why you've been running your mouth about these people behind the scenes, showing how jealous you are behind the scenes, when in reality, all you're doing is hoping, wishing, and praying that you have a life, a lifestyle just like this person. Hoping and wishing and praying that you could be embraced and loved just like these people or person, period, Jessica. So now it seems like they're going to be in a space to where they look stupid as hell, but they're getting embarrassed publicly, or something is happening to where they're being messy, talking shit about somebody who is well protected. Okay. And it's like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't say it like that. I wasn't trying to hurt them. I wasn't trying to, shut the fuck up. Yes, they were. They're just salty that they're getting caught red-handed in the bullshit that they're doing. So they can go ahead and continue to try to use this minion, or use this representative that who may be even naive to what they're doing. Nook, nuke, neek, anything like that. This person that they're using may not even be aware of the intent of this person behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? But this is a very nasty spirit. This is a very ill intent. And it seems like they kind of are awakening to what's going on. So they're turning around, and instead of looking at their victim, they're looking at the person who's sending them on these missions. And it's like, hold up. Especially if there's a Dominique, Demi, Dammy. That's a factor in this equation. They're finally waking up and seeing like, wow, like you really tried to get me to crash out for you. You really tried to get me to ruin their life, their reputation, their finances, their career, whatever this is, all because you were jealous of them, all because you were hating on them. Jesse, JC, Jeezy, Jizz, Jeez, Jazz, flat out. That's all this is. Tamara, Tim, Tam, Team, anything like that. They're just salty because They couldn't confront this person themselves. They aren't bold enough to address this person themselves. Or they're in somebody else's business and they don't have nothing to do with this person or these people. But again, it feels like they've done a lot to try to ruin this person's life, reputation, their mental health, whatever it may be, their finances, okay, in different ways. And now they're kind of like looking stupid because it's like all eyes on them, but the attention that they're receiving is so negative. Because it's like, dang, like you really try to tear their life apart. You really try to mess them over in this in a crazy way. And they don't like this negative attention. They don't like this. You feel me? It's almost like they're somebody else's demise was something that they were celebrating, but they were the ringleader behind the scenes, and now they have to explain why they were doing this. You get what I'm saying? Why, or white, wit, wheat, whiz, wheeze, anything like that. They know what they were doing behind the scenes, and there is no protection because of how malicious they've been. Male, meal, mall, especially if there's a Malik, that's a factor in this equation. They were being competitive, and it's strange to me because it's almost like masculine energies trying to compete with a feminine energy, or people, it's like a group of people trying to take down one person, one entity, multiple companies trying to take down one company. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's lame and it's weak behavior. And the truth about this is coming out, period. Damn, dim, dame, deem, dom, anything like that, dawn, anything like that, flat out. They know that they look pathetic, but it's mainly because it's like, dang, it took all of y'all to try to tear this person down. All of y'all were plotting on this person. All of y'all jumped this person, attacked this person, period. And they know what's up. And that's why they feel lame. They look lame, and other people are seeing them as lames. So they've ruined their own reputations, ruined their own lives. And incarceration is here all because they couldn't contain their jealousy. Thank you so much.